Martelé is a French word which means hammer. It's one of the early bow strokes which is introduced in technique early on. I like to think of Martelé a little bit like plucking, because with plucking we are pulling the string and then we release it and the sound comes out. And this is very similar to how we actually play it with the bow. We are pulling the string and then we release the sound. And in this case we're pushing, but still the same movement. And so to do this, it's an upper half bow stroke. We usually start around the middle or a little bit below the middle, and we need to apply some pressure to the string through the first finger. And a good way to start this is to do push-ups, so pressing down the stick to the hair with the first finger. So I call these push-ups. The next thing is to try to wiggle the string with the bow without making any sound. Like this. So this is the friction that we need. All right, we need to catch the string. A fun game I like to play with students is ping pong, where we just play one tiny little sound by catching the string like this. This demonstrates the pull and the push and the just right amount of pressure we need for Martelé. So once you've got that, then we can start Martelé. It's like a burst of energy, and then the sound becomes almost like a normal bow stroke. So it's a very fast bow stroke, lots of energy at the beginning, like a small attack. So you can wiggle, 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 and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So if you're learning from the AMEB book, the first encounter you'll have with Martelé is in grade 1, exercise 1E. In the second line, it says Martelé. So here we'll play Martelé. Again, we're starting in the upper half, and the bow is placed pretty much in the middle between the bridge and the end of the fingerboard. And rest, rest, rest. So that's the first exercise that you would play for Martelé. And then in second grade, we actually have Martelé in the scales. So for instance, B flat major. So you can hear it's a very energetic and articulated bow stroke. The next thing would be in third grade, and going on from Martelé would be the hook stroke. So it's very similar tension and the catch we need to make with the string. So for instance, hook stroke on B major in third grade, and what I call linked because it's down, down, up, up. So this is the exact same articulation that we need with Martelé. It's really a type of Martelé. And then in exercise 3F, we have an exercise which has hook stroke, and it says at the tip of the bow, and this is up, down, up. So similar sound, but a different way that we play it. So you can hear with Martelé and hook stroke, it's a very crisp production of sound. So an example of a study where you might focus on Martelé would be the Kaiser number 18 from Opus 20. And a little bit of it goes like this. So, and you can see now that if we combine the Martelé with the vibrato, we have a very energetic and vibrant tone coming out. So I hope this video has helped you, and maybe you can learn Martelé and practice it in a study such as Kaiser 18, Opus number 18, number 20.